what I'm thinking is the adjustment bolt for the radius arms here, and that's the adjuster, and this one will have to be just a hair tight, so I might have to put a shoulder bolt or a shoulder washer in there so it allows it to pivot a little bit. And then this is a mounting hole for the actual pipe to rest on if you mounted it up right like this, which I don't think we're going to do, because then if you put a piece of heavy pipe in here, it's trying to pull it down like this. What I'm actually wanting to do is mount it, make some L brackets off the back of this that bolt here, and make like a piece of angle iron that bolts out here and out here, and then make those bolt into these actual holes on the mount itself. That's the thought process, so that it would actually set like this, and so that your pipe can actually just, here's the cradle, and your pipe can just be down through here, either all the way to the ground, or maybe make even a clasp that cinches up on this to hold it or something. I don't know yet. These are just some thoughts. Or I could lay it down, but then if I lay it down, then I have to leave the adjuster bolt radius area open so that I can adjust the angle. So there's no real good way. I mean, they intended it to be mounted something like this, or probably like this. But again, you have to be able to get to your adjuster bolts. And if you mount it like this, then the heavy weight of the pipe's going to pull this down forward, or try to. Whereas if I mount it like this, I can control how much pipe comes out this end, how much pipe sticks up, and I can also get to the adjuster bolts. Kind of a win-win. I'd probably need to put a heavier base on this stand so it doesn't try to pull it over. Which I have several big round farming discs that are heavy. I could do that easily. So that's probably what we're going to try to do first. So let's try to find some angle iron that'll work for this. Probably out of my scrap pile, which is right behind the camera. Quarter-inch aluminum, that would work. It's strong. Something like that would work. Yeah. Like that, actually. Yeah, that would work. I'm actually liking it. So cut this off right there. The dirt mark. I also need to make one of these bases for my chop saw. And then we're pretty well ready to get rolling on a lot of this fabrication work. I've run several shops in the past, and I always set up the tooling and the tools and the lift placements and toolbox placements and try to make it so that it works well. But I'm retired now and trying to clean up my shop and get it ready where I can work on this kind of stuff, and so that it's all easy and accessible, and we're not just stumbling over tools or stumbling over things. So that's where we're at, trying to get it all together. So make this tubing notcher. I already made a TIG table. I already made a vise holder. I already got several bench grinders on stands. What did we make the other day? A pipe bender is on a stand. We're making that. We're almost finished with. We're doing a video series on that, and then also the chop saw. And at that point, I'm pretty okay with it all. That way, we're pretty ready to go. So, Let me chop this off and then mark some holes, drill them out, and we'll go. Yep, works perfect. And it still allows me to get all my adjustment bolts and pivot bolts. Pin, Sharpie. Grinder, drill. Those look like about probably 3/8 bolts. Using a half inch Craftsman quarter drill with a 3/8 Rodman tooling bit. I do have a punch set I could dimple this with, but I think this Rodman's sharp enough to just drill it. I might have to get longer bolts. You'll see. This one, center pivot bolt, needs to be egged out right here on the top. The last one to fit. So always use eye protection when using a cutoff wheel or a grinder or a death wheel, whatever you want to call it. Here it is after I put new, longer hardware in it. My holes actually worked out. So now we're going to mount this on the side of this and drill holes back here through the plate to mount the angle iron to it, so that allows the pipe to drop down through it, and I can make a holder, a stop holder for the pipe, so I can adjust with the clamp on the pipe how short or long a piece of pipe, or fling it completely out of the way if I want one to go all the way to the floor. Let's just freehand it. Bolt and lock that through. Tighten them down. The bolts I chose are of a washer head nature. They have a big head on them, but the nuts, of course, are just regular lock nuts, so we'll go ahead and put a washer on the bottom. Ta-da. Alright. Now all that's left, this is pretty much it. It's mounted. I think it'll work. We'll try it on a few things, like these A-arms. We'll try it on those. The only thing left is I'm going to put a big round farm disc on the bottom of it for weight, and it's bigger than this foot platform, so it'll actually give it a better stability all around. So other than that, I think I'm pretty much done with it. The beauty of this is, if I had to, I could mount another tool over here and it would offset the weight of it too. Anyway, that's just a thought. I don't know what I would put over there. Maybe a grinder or something, who knows. But yeah, so here we go. And this allows me to adjust this. I'll probably make a mount for the wrenches that it uses for the adjustment part, so I can adjust the angle of the tubing notches. But there it is. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you.